You ever been at the movie theaters and you didn't want to miss anything, but you just had to go to the bathroom so badly, so you peed directly in the movie theater onto other seats? Probably not, but this guy did, and he got beaten up and arrested for it. We're gonna go ahead and check it out.
Chaos at the movies in Surprise this weekend after police say a man exposed himself and urinated inside the theater.
Yeah, and as you could see there, the guy was getting absolutely destroyed by somebody that obviously wasn't very happy about him urinating all over the seats. Now, I don't know if he peed on anybody, but I wouldn't doubt if there was some splash damage in that zone. I mean, to be honest, in the background, it looked like Zenitsu was going off too, so I wouldn't want to leave the theater room either. You know, I'd want to be locked in, but he should have had himself hooked up to a catheter or something instead of deciding to relieve himself in the middle of the theater with children and people around. Now, I think I might know how he came up with this idea, but I just can't prove it. There's been this trend on TikTok and social media going around right now. The Bay
in the bay. Dozens of bodies.
And as you can see from that video, they've been going around urinating, quotation marks, in different areas, different college campuses, different cities. It's really starting to get out of hand, you know, and I'm sure most of them are water bottles, but you never know when it could encourage somebody to do the real thing. There are some pretty convincing videos I've seen out there too, like this guy peeing outside the Capitol.
Tonight's the night. And it's going to happen again and again.
And you can see from the yellowish stream to the bubbles on the ground, this one has the most potential to be real. So you never know, this activity could encourage some copycats that want to do it for real.
An 18-year-old is facing charges after Suffolk police busted him for urinating on a cop car. Police say he recorded the act on his cell phone. Police say it happened when they responded to a hit-and-run crash on the LIE Tuesday. He was charged with public lewdness and criminal tampering.
There's already the Bay Harbor gooners out there. It's getting truly out of hand. And now the Infinity Castle urinator has been born. Fortunately, he was taken care of pretty quickly, but not without some casualties.
Yeah, it happened Friday night at the AMC Surprise Point. That's where officers responded to the disturbance. Witnesses told police that the man was confronted after he got up, unzipped his pants, and started peeing during a screening of Demonslayer. Moviegoers confronted the man and started hitting him. The suspect, Limmel Hull, was later arrested and booked on charges of indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and criminal damage.
This eyewitness account says the man who took the video of the incident says Hull stood up, unzipped his pants, and started peeing. Then Hull sat down like nothing had happened, the man tells Arizona's Fan. So the guy just sat down as if nothing had ever happened. Imagine you're trying to enjoy the Infinity Castle movie and you just see some guy stand up in the movie theater, not to leave the theater, but to start peeing everywhere. Like, that is not the show that everybody went to see. And like I said, there were children, so I mean, this, all jokes aside, the guy definitely should be held accountable, and he's probably going to end up on a certain kind of list that he's going to have to go around knocking on his neighbors' doors for.
Oh, you got R. Kelly people, bro.
That guy said, why you gotta R. Kelly people, bro? For real. I mean, I just gotta really hope that people weren't in the splash zone, but I'm sure there were a couple people. And you can see all the people over there just huddled by the exit. Like, they haven't fully left the theater yet, probably because they're curious to see what's going on, but they're just huddling there away, like as far as they can be away from the guy and the fight that was going on, of course. And then the guy that just got beaten up, he's just slumped over right there. And then here's the video of the guy being escorted out of the building. Anyway, I know it's not a long video, I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was pretty funny and messed up at the same time. If you're going to see the Infinity Castle movie, be careful of who sits behind you. You know, the best seats, of course, are always in the middle, where I don't know if your theater has it, but there's the row with the bar, because then you can just put your feet up, you don't have to worry about anything, it's nice, comfortable. But you might want to consider sitting at the very back so you don't have to worry about some apple juice being poured on you. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, share with your friends, friends, your enemies, whoever you want. Leave a comment down below if you are going to see the movie and if you're paranoid about this happening. But no spoilers, all right? You hear me? No spoilers in the comments because I will be reading them. And spoilers are some of the worst things you can do. See ya.